another week. Another week is upon us, and it's Monday morning, and we've just got to wait for the afternoon for the government to announce the first easing in the restrictions for our current and third, I believe, lockdown. Most of the news is already out. Sky News has been broadcasting it, I think. All the kids are going to be going back to school on the 8th of March, it seems, before Easter, which is going to be interesting. As long as they vaccinate all the teachers, that'll be no problem at all. My wife's a teacher, Mrs. Sardines. It was nice to see her, wasn't it? To do our little cheesy joke fest, theatre joke fest on Friday. That was fun, and we will do another one of those as soon as we can grab her again. It was very nice to have her to do a video with. I know a lot of you appreciate it because you've been emailing in. So what we're going to do at the moment is we're going to look at some shout outs today. We probably should have done some last week, but we didn't quite have enough time to gather them all together. So but first of all, a lot of these shout outs come from posts that are being shared and publicised on social media. And I just wondered, do you make the most of social media for your society and your theatre interests to satisfy them, let's put it? Because on Facebook alone there's so many theatre groups and so many amateur theatre groups. It's just ridiculous. All you need to do is join the group or follow the group, and in your notifications window on your main news feed, you'll see all these. Every time someone does something interesting in one of those groups, it'll pop up there. So you might as well follow or join some of the groups. If they're private, you have to join them. Otherwise, you can just follow them, I believe. Listen to this lot. Now, there's a lot of general theatre group social media, or these are from Facebook. Okay. There's a lot of Facebook groups nationwide, but there's also a lot of regional groups. And if there's someone, there's bound to be a page close to the region that you are in at the moment. Okay, I promise you. Just searching on Facebook and it'll come up. Believe me, it'll come up. So I'm going to talk about the London region ones because that's where the West End is and it's the capital. So I'm going to talk about that, but I'm not going to quote any regional ones that we actually follow from around the country at the moment. So these are just a list of social media or Facebook groups that we have an interest in. Playwriting UK, Kitchen Sink Drama, South East London and Kent Amateur Dramatics, London Am-dram Network, Costume in Theatre, UK Theatre Network, the Great British Amateur Theatre Hub, very popular that one, the Little Theatre Guild Discussion Group, popular as well, Support Your Local Amateur Dramatics Group UK, Support Amateur Theatre, All the Worlds Are Staged, the Musical Theatre Appreciation Society, and it goes on and on. London Theatre Goers, 3 words, London Theatre Goers. London Theatre Network, Theatre Friends, Theatre Geeks, Theatre Costumes, Sets and Props to Hire and List. And, you know, there's so many out there. And really, if you want to keep your ear close to the ground on what's going on in amateur theatre or just theatre, then follow some of these groups. Anyway, here's some shout outs, and this gives you a few ideas. Some of them have been sent to us by direct emails, some of them we've got from our news feed. So the Old Rep Theatre talk about the Stan and Ollie film that was shown on BBC One over the weekend. Did you see it? Brilliant, fantastic film starring Steve Coogan and John C. Reilly. Absolutely brilliant. But some of the scenes were filmed at the Old Rep Theatre, which used to be called the Birmingham Repertory Theatre. It was written by Jeff Pope, who of course wrote Scylla on ITV, and he wrote Scylla the Musical, which is a brilliant musical. And it was filmed in 2018. Well, it was released in 2018. As I say, Steve Coogan, John C. Reilly as Laurel and Hardy, respectively. The film is set in the part of their life just as the pair are preparing to embark on a musical tour of the whole of the United Kingdom. And as I say, it's a brilliant masterclass in acting, and it's a portrayal of two of the most influential and funny men of the 20th century. And if you hear any comedian today interviewed, they'll almost always mention Laurel and Hardy were one of their influences growing up. I mean, it's a masterclass in comic timing. If you didn't manage to catch the film over the weekend shown on BBC, it is on iPlayer at the moment, so you can just go to BBC iPlayer and watch the whole film. And if you've got iPlayer, you can watch it as many times as you like. So there you go, no excuses. Minack Theatre. Not many of us need an introduction to the Minack Theatre in Cornwall, the famous clifftop open-air theatre in Cornwall. If you look at the Minack Theatre's little-known YouTube channel at youtube.com/user/Minack Theatre, you can watch local storyteller Mark Harrendon in some short videos about the history of Cornwall's famous venue. He's researched and recreated the character of gardener and handyman Billy Rawlings, who spent 40 years employed by Rowena Cade. Now, she bought the Minack headlands for just £100 in the 1920s. Imagine what it would be worth today. Mark's videos, which were filmed throughout 2020, a great recreation of Billy's involvement with and in the project, and Rowena Cade's early days developing the theatre in Porthcurno, Cornwall. Like every other theatre around the country, the Minack's currently closed, but obviously hugely popular with both amateur and professional companies alike. And the great thing is, like the Edinburgh Fringe, it doesn't differentiate between amateur or professional. So both get equal billing and equal stabs at appearing there, which is great. Right, let's carry on. Tower Theatre and the Offies. Last night, Stoke Newington's Tower Theatre announced the free streaming of the annual awards ceremony, the 2021 Offies, which stands for Off West End, in which the non-professional societies, Tower Theatre are one of London's premier non-professional amateur societies. They've just moved into their, about a year and a half ago, probably 2 years now actually, they moved into their new home in Stoke Newington, a new permanent home. But their very own Simona Hughes, whose play, which is called About 500, about the word about and then 500, About 500, first seen in season 1 of Virtual Tower last April, it was nominated in the On Comms category for shows recorded during lockdown as part of the Offies. Now, we don't know the winners yet, so as soon as we do find out, we'll let you know. Meanwhile, you can visit offies.london/2021-awards-ceremony, and then you might find out at the same time as us. Now, ICU Musical Theatre Society. ICU stands for Imperial College University Musical Theatre Society. They've announced their second murder mystery events, Totally Rad 80s Prom Gone Bad. What's more, there's still time to take part in the online stream that takes place on 6th of March, but you've only got until the 26th of February to register your interest. That's this week, I should think, at the end of this week. After signing up, you'll be sent your instructions and character, plus some info sometime before the event, and then you just have to join the Zoom link that will be posted on Saturday the 6th of March. A little bit about the evening. With their high school career coming to an end, the students of Mayhem High find themselves battling it out over grades, popularity, affection, class ranking, and what they have all focused on for years: who will be awarded prom king and queen title. Very big in America, obviously. Getting bigger over here, proms. As the night unfolds, the royalty will be rewarded and an innocent life will be claimed. Dun dun dun. From the preppy to the punk rocker, the nerd to the stud, the jock to the jilted, All are suspected, although only one is to blame. Can you find the culprit in this crazy madness that is filled with neon naughtiness and narcissistic behaviour? You just have to visit facebook.com/MTSOC, MTSOC, Musical Theatre Society, I guess, MTSOC, for the link to the form to show your interest. Putney Arts Theatre, PTC's Ian Hyam is directing an online production of The Weir. It goes up for one night only from this very Thursday this week. That's the 25th of Feb. Now, Ian told us it's been a strange but interesting experience working with actors in separate locations, so it's all been done socially distanced, quite rightly so, while trying to create a feeling of them being together in one space. It's been different from working on my usual stuff on stage at Putney, but I'm glad to have had the opportunity of working on a great text with actors again. My last show, Trilogy, got closed down the day of the dress rehearsal last year, and I hope it will pay off and people will enjoy it as a different kind of theatrical experience. I'm sure it will, I hope so. And if you want to have a look at that, just go to putneyartstheatre.org.uk/event-4152034, and we'll put all these links below this video so you can just click on them. Tickets over there, when you get through, range from just 5 to 10 quid. Let's carry on. Music Theatre International. Schools and theatres around the world are invited to celebrate and support the return of live theatre through All Together Now, which is a global event celebrating local theatre. It's an annual event scheduled during one weekend, which will be Friday to Monday, at such a time when it's possible to celebrate the return of live theatre performance safely. Schools and theatres around the world are empowered to produce and perform locally an exclusive musical revue featuring songs and scenes from MTI's beloved shows. And if you're wondering, entirely free of charge to licence with no royalty or rental fees. Participating organisations may license MTI's All Together Now as a fundraiser for their theatre and perform it live, streamed, or a combination of both. All you have to do is visit alltogethernowmti.co.uk. That's alltogethernowmti.co.uk. MTI obviously stands for Music Theatre International. You get through to the sign up for All Together Now event mailing list. STREAM.THEATRE. The online streaming service is making its streaming technology available for schools, amateur dramatic societies, community theatre and more via its new tool ShowShare. It is a new initiative that allows organisations to stream their productions with a dedicated team to help at every step of the way. ShowShare makes streaming secure, straightforward and affordable. They take care of everything behind the scenes and provide resources to help those new to streaming, leaving creators free to focus on their show. Quite right so. That's brilliant, isn't it? ShowShare is already the approved streaming provider for the really useful group Concord Theatricals, Broadway Licensing and Play Scripts. Both sides of the pond there. For more information and to start streaming, organisations can visit showshare.co.uk. Brilliant. Ariel Company Theatre. On the 12th of Feb, Ariel Company Theatre, what's today? Today's the 20... What is it? The 22nd today? 23rd, 22nd? On the 12th of Feb, Ariel Company Theatre streamed an online concert via its Facebook page in aid of raising money for its chosen charity, and we did talk about that, the Kangaroos. With Ariel's patron Nigel Harmon, the famous actor, comparing, the event included performances from Ariel Drama Academy's principals, tutors, Ariel actors and past students, who all recorded their performances remotely under the theme of Parts We'll Never Play. The total raised currently stands at £1,628. Well done. With the concert staking up 5,500 views in just 2 days. Both figures are still rising. To view the event, all you have to do is follow facebook.com/Ariel Company Theatre, all one word, and donations can be made via Just Giving at justgiving.com/fundraising/Ariel Company Theatre charity concerts, all one word. Right, here we go. The Maltings Theatre makes its live stream debut this spring with a trio of highly entertaining productions packed with humour, pathos, drama and terrific performances. The programme kicks off with Anna Franklin's popular production of the Regina Monologues on 27th of Feb. 13th of March sees the premiere of Luke Adamson's production of The Removal Service, and on the 27th of March, the award-winning director Matthew Parker presents Trestle. Tickets for the live stream on each date are £10, while tickets to download each show can be yours for just £5. Visit maltingstheatre.co.uk. Now, many companies have been streaming their own creative initiatives. These include, this is just a slither of what's going on. There's stuff going on all over the place. So we couldn't possibly, we'll be here for hours and hours today otherwise. So this is just a slither. These include GDS Productions, Gosforth Amateur Dramatic Society, which is GADS, G-A-D-S. They're doing lots of Facebook at the moment with their A to Z of GADS. Dulwich Players, who have published some images from their 2013 production of Shakespeare's As You Like It. Loughborough's CTC Theatre Productions, who marks Saturday being National Love Your Pet Day. Who knew? By posting some pics from past productions involving animals. The Old Vic Theatre, who also acknowledged Love Your Pet Day, have also put some stuff up, and we'll show these pictures hopefully, as did the National Theatre themselves in London. Shenfield Operatic Society had a ball when members played an online version of Would I Lie to You. Apparently, according to the Society, our chair, Kerry, was the best overall fibber. Oh, Kerry, now you've done it. Birmingham Royal Ballet have produced a new video, Empty Stage, which you can now watch for free on its YouTube channel. And it is a poignant, hope-filled response to COVID's impact on live performance and demonstrates Birmingham Royal Ballet's deep-rooted desire to keep ballet alive during difficult times. The Barn Theatre in Cirencester, Lawrence Batley Theatre in Huddersfield, the New Wolsey Theatre in Ipswich, Oxford Playhouse in Oxfordshire and Theatre Clwyd in Mold in Wales have announced that joining Fionn Whitehead are Alfred Enoch, Joanna Lumley, Emma MacDonald, Russell Tovey and Stephen Fry, who all probably don't need any introduction, in the upcoming digital adaptation of A Picture of Dorian Gray, which runs online from 16th to the 31st of March 21. And all you have to do is go to pictureofdoriangray.com. Fantastic. Now, we've also had some messages, some positive messages from the likes of, I'm just going to read these like a list. Alfie Bow, National Youth Theatre, Kent's Trinity Youth Theatre, Burnt Ash Drama Association, Shakespeare's Globe, Glyndebourne, Centre Stage Productions, Youth Theatre, and East Kilbride Rep Theatre Club. And I think I've covered everyone there. I'm going to have missed, I've probably missed yours out, haven't I? So I apologise for that. But again, this is a slither of what's going on. Stuff is all over the place, and as we get going, as lockdown is eased, more and more stuff will get going again. But for now, that's it. I hope I didn't read too fast and you caught some of that. Look below this video to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and all the links I've just mentioned will be there for you just to click on and go through to whatever you need to do. And there we go. Stay safe, stay well. We'll be back. Bye for now.